Have you ever wondered how a single man could shake the very foundations of European politics and alter the course of history? Welcome to the world of the Napoleonic Wars, a period that saw an ambitious French general ascend to the throne as emperor, and his military campaigns reshape the map of Europe. Born out of the chaos of the French Revolution, these wars were not just about territorial conquest. They were a clash of ideologies, a struggle between the old world and the new, monarchy versus democracy. The Napoleonic Wars brought unprecedented change, from the dissolution of the Holy Roman Empire to the creation of the Confederation of the Rhine, from the spread of nationalistic fervor to the rise of modern warfare. And at the heart of this seismic shift stood one battle, a battle that would determine the fate of Napoleon's empire, the Battle of Waterloo. As we dive into this tumultuous period, let's remember it all started with one man, Napoleon Bonaparte. So who was this man that managed to hold Europe in his grasp? Napoleon Bonaparte was more than just a man. He was a force of nature that swept across the continent, leaving an indelible mark on history. Born in Corsica, a small island off the coast of Italy, Napoleon's rise to power is a story that marries audacity with opportunity. He was a military prodigy, mastering the art of warfare at a young age, and his tactics remain studied and revered to this day. His appetite for power was insatiable, and he climbed the echelons of the French political landscape with a ruthless efficiency. A combination of charisma, strategy, and sheer will propelled him to the status of one of the most powerful figures in Europe. But it wasn't just his military brilliance that distinguished him. Napoleon was also a shrewd politician who knew how to play to the sentiments of the people. As we'll see, Napoleon's ambitions didn't stop at France's borders, leading to a confrontation with the rest of Europe. But who would dare to stand against such a formidable force as Napoleon Bonaparte? Enter the Seventh Coalition, a band of nations united by their shared resolve to halt Napoleon's march of conquest. This alliance, formed by Britain, Prussia, the Netherlands, and others, was not just a gathering of military might, but a testament to their shared belief in maintaining balance amongst European powers. Each member of the coalition had their unique motivations. Britain, the ever-watchful island nation, sought to preserve its global influence and halt Napoleon's expansionist agenda. Prussia, smarting from previous losses, was eager to reassert its military strength. For the Netherlands, it was about reclaiming their independence, snuffed out by Bonaparte's ambitions. These nations, differing in culture and historical experiences, found common ground in their opposition to Napoleon. Their alliance was a powerful statement, a collective voice that echoed across Europe. With the stage set for a clash of titans, the tension was palpable leading up to the Battle of Waterloo. What strategic moves led to the decisive Battle of Waterloo? A question that plunges us into the heart of military strategy, where every decision could mean the difference between victory and defeat. In the days leading up to the battle, Napoleon Bonaparte, confident in his military expertise, played a risky game. He aimed to divide and conquer the coalition armies, a strategy that had brought him success in previous campaigns. He intended to separate the British and Prussian forces, defeat them individually, and thus drastically reduce the strength of the coalition. Meanwhile, the coalition, a collective of Britain, Prussia, the Netherlands, and other European nations, were not idle spectators. They were fully aware of Napoleon's tactics and were preparing their own countermeasures. They planned to unite their forces, not allowing Napoleon to divide them, and face him as one formidable entity. The Duke of Wellington, leading the British troops, and Gebhard Leberecht von Blücher, commanding the Prussians, communicated frequently. They shared intelligence, planned their tactics, and coordinated their armies to present a united front against Napoleon. As the day of the battle approached, the tension rose, the air thick with anticipation. Both sides were ready, each believing in their strategies, each hoping for victory. But only time would tell who would emerge victorious, who would rewrite the course of history. And so the stage was set for one of the most significant battles in European history. What transpired on that fateful day in June 1815? Let's journey back in time to the morning of June 18th, 1815. The battlefield near the town of Waterloo in present-day Belgium was set. A formidable French army under Napoleon Bonaparte faced off against the forces of the Seventh Coalition, led by the Duke of Wellington and Prussian Field Marshal Gebhard von Blücher. The day began with the French attacking the coalition's left wing, with the aim to divide and conquer. Napoleon was a master of this strategy, but the coalition forces, with their strong leadership and firm resolve, held their ground. As the battle raged on, the French launched several attacks on the coalition's center at the farm of La Haye-Sainte. However, they were met with fierce resistance. The farm turned into a battleground where every inch was fought for with blood and sweat. Meanwhile, the Prussian forces under Blucher were making their way to join Wellington's troops. Napoleon, aware of the impending threat, sent a portion of his army to delay the Prussians. The turning point came late in the afternoon. The French Imperial Guard, Napoleon's elite soldiers, marched towards the coalition center. It was a sight that would usually instill fear in the enemy, but not this time. The coalition forces stood their ground, repelling the attack and forcing the Imperial Guard to retreat. The sight of the invincible Imperial Guard in retreat sent shockwaves through the French ranks. Morale plummeted, and soon the French army was in full retreat. The Prussians, who had finally joined the battle, pursued the fleeing French, ensuring their defeat. The Battle of Waterloo was over. The Seventh Coalition had won. The losses were immense on both sides, but the outcome was clear. Napoleon's reign was over, and he was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena, where he would spend the last years of his life. The Battle of Waterloo marked the end of Napoleon's reign and reshaped Europe's political landscape. So, why does the Battle of Waterloo hold such a significant place in history? Its impact reverberates through time, marking the end of Napoleon's rule and reshaping the political landscape of Europe. This showdown between the Seventh Coalition and Napoleon's forces stands as a monumental chapter in the annals of war. It's a story of strategy, courage, and the relentless pursuit of power. Remember to share this video with your fellow history enthusiasts. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more historical insights.